Hi everyone, Dr. Sass here, and I'm going to tell you some information, whether it's BS or not. Is eating small meals BS, or is it really important? Well, let's go through a little bit of history and a little bit of science. Historically, primitive man did not walk around with a plate and collect an egg and maybe a piece of fish and maybe some fruits and vegetables, put it on a plate, go back to his cave and eat it all, right? Whatever he had in his hand, he ate. Our bodies are designed to basically eat what we can fit in our hand. In fact, if you took all the sugar in your blood when you have normal levels and you added it all up, it would add up to about a spoonful of sugar. So your body can handle only about a spoonful of sugar per hour as you eating. That's all. So those people who are eating, 3, 4, 20 spoonfuls of sugar through some beverages are really loading up their body with a lot of sugar. The other issue that we have with small meals a day is that when you spike your blood sugar, as it's falling, you actually get hungrier. So the higher you spike it, the hungrier you're going to get as it's falling. So by eating big meals rather than small meals, you get the big spikes, more hunger, you actually end up eating a bigger meal, more hunger, and you come into this vicious cycle where you're always hungry and you're never satisfied. Whenever you have too much sugar in your blood, guess what? The sugar goes into the fat tissue, makes you fatter. It doesn't go into the muscles because they've had their share. The other thing that a lot of people do is they become python eater. What is a python eater? A python eater wakes up in the morning, has a coffee, doesn't eat till 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and then has a huge meal. They just pig out. Those people really spike their sugar. Their sugars are high all night. They wake up in the morning, they're not hungry. Typically, python eaters are morning anorexics. They don't want to eat in the morning, they have a coffee and they go on. That is a horrible way to eat, shuts off your metabolism, and really makes you sick because of the high sugars. A lot of the people eventually lead to metabolic diseases and diabetes. So, how should you eat? Well, you should eat small, multiple meals, something you can fit in your hand. First time you can wake up, always have a good share of protein in there, low in sugar and high in fiber. And you can get that by eating, for example, an egg with a small salad for breakfast. You can also have one of our cookies, which, as you can see, easily fits in my hand. I won't eat it now, but I'm dying to because they're delicious. You can also have, for example, a small amount of tuna with a salad for lunch. In between, you can snack on an apple with a protein. Always add a protein to it. And by having the small multiple meals, you're actually not going to stretch your stomach. Because one of the other things that happens when you eat big meals is you get what I call the stomach stretch effect. A lot of people who use our program and are taught to eat small multiple meals, either by regular food, like I just said, or with our cookies, they actually come back and tell me in the clinic that the stomach has shrunk and they can't eat as much as they used to, which is what I want to happen. So it's not BS to eat small multiple meals. Go ahead and eat small multiple meals, 6 to 7 a day. I'm going to start with mine.